Stephen.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. We're going to do some counting today.
Okay. I'm excited to count with you.
I'm going to shake some objects in my hand and I'm going to spill them out onto this counter. Oops. I'm just going to bring them back. And I want to know how many are here.
Okay, well, I can count them really quickly. One, two, three, four, five.
Oh, okay. So you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
right?
right. Yep, that's right.
Hey, yeah. So now we're gonna try. I'm gonna take. We're gonna play a game where I'm gonna flash a number. I'm gonna take some of these uh, counters. I'm gonna put them into a specific arrangement, and then with your eyes, I'm gonna flash them, and you're gonna look at them and see how many are there.
That
It's
sounds
easy to
good.
see how many are there.
Mark, is it okay if our kindergarten and grade one students just scream the number at their computer or their tablet as well?
Oh, I love that idea. So let's get them. So when they're looking, when I flash this quickly, I want them to see what they yell out what they see.
I love it. Okay,
All right, ready? Okay, ready?
ready.
And here's the flash.
Whoa, five. I saw five right away. Wow,
Oh, wow. So you didn't have to count like you did last
I
time.
did not have to count.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like you were making like if I were to look at a pair of dice, it's almost like the five
It's
on
almost
a
like
die.
that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna record like you saw 5 right away, right?
Yep, right away.
What do you think? What do you think got yelled into the computer?
Oh,
Into the computer
that's
screen?
a great question. Maybe some students saw maybe like a four and a one.
Okay, I'm gonna try that idea. So do you think that people maybe have saw 4 and then one more like that?
Yeah. Oh, and I really like how you changed the color on one of the candies there.
Yeah, so you can see. So you may have saw the 4 and 1.
Yep. That
Ah,
I
what do
thought
you
that maybe.
what else do you think? What else do you think they may have done?
Um, well, I guess maybe some students saw a three and a two.
Okay, like maybe the 3 and then the 2 down here.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be a possibility.
Ah, 3 and 2. Okay.
The other
Any
thing
other
I was,
idea?
yeah, there was one more I was thinking. Because another number that really comes quickly to me when I'm looking at dice is the number four, like the four corners. So I wonder if someone immediately saw the four corners and then another one in the middle.
So like this one here. So the 4
Oh
and
yeah,
the 1.
I guess that's the same idea. Yeah. Okay.
But
I for some
I
reason I
wonder,
saw it differently.
yeah, I wonder if they may have not seen the 4 and they may have seen, what do you think they may have done with the 4?
I'm not sure.
Like maybe they just saw it not as 4 but like 2,
Oh yeah, yeah, like two, yeah, two twos
like
and a one.
2 and 2 and 1.
Yeah, that's
Maybe they
another
thought like that.
possibility. Top and bottom. Yep.
Yeah. I still wonder if some people, when they flashed quickly, they counted like this. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Just
because
counting up by ones. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think we've got a couple of really nice ideas here. I bet you there's a couple I bet you some students saw something different than what we have.
Okay.
But I think it's good for everybody when we see this arrangement that we just know it's 5, like you did. You shouted out 5 because you didn't actually have to count, right, Stephen?
Yeah, just somehow the arrangement made sense to me. I just immediately knew that was five.
Yeah. Okay. So let's continue playing the game. I'm gonna pull this away. I'm gonna erase this. Now I'm gonna show you a number, and I want to hear what you see. I'm gonna flash it really quick. So and you just have to call out what you see. All right.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
everybody, Yeah, and all the kids who are listening, they're going to do the same. As soon as they see it, they're going to flash. As soon as they see me show them, I have it here now, and I'm going to flash it. You're going to have to call out what you see. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, I see a 5 and a 3.
Oh, okay. So now we're going to all look and let's check. So we've got the 5. And did you see this is the 5 and that's the 3, right?
Yeah, I saw that right away.
So you saw 5 and 3. Okay, I'm going to change the color because of that 3 because you didn't see 8, you saw 5 and 3. 5 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else? What do you think else got called out at the screen?
Well, let's see. There's something there, Mark, for me about there's if I look at the candies on the right, so the group of 3,
Yeah.
in my mind, there's something there. It's almost like another 5 that's missing too, if that makes any sense.
Oh, so you may have seen like 5 and 5, but then you pulled the 2 away in your mind?
Yeah, if that does that make any sense?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of what I
record
saw.
that. So 5 and 5, and then 5 and 5, right? You see the 5 and then the 5, but then in your mind you pulled away the 2.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put take away 2, and I'm gonna pull it away. Yeah.
Maybe put
Okay.
that 2, the number 2 on top. I can't quite see you. I can see where you wrote take away. Let's put that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the end of the
Yeah.
screen there.
How
Yeah,
about
there we
that?
go. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just pull that down here. Oh, that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
What what else do you think people yelled into their screen?
Well, I'm wondering if anyone just yelled the number 8.
Yeah, I bet you. I bet you somebody just saw 8. So I'm gonna just say, like, when they looked at this, they were like, "Oh, that's 8. Yep." What else do you think?
Well, my mind is thinking about, well, the number 8, right? And I'm starting to think about what are some of the ways that we can break down the number 8.
Yeah.
That's what's coming to my mind.
Okay. So, do you think they like if they looked at this? Maybe I bet you somebody moved. Maybe somebody moved these around in their mind.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking because if you were to take away
Yeah.
one of the candies on the left side from the 5,
Yeah.
and I don't know, if you were just to like move it around, I wonder if you could make 2 groups that were the same.
Oh, so I'm thinking about the die because you've brought my attention to the die. I'm wondering if we move this one in the middle
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
over over here,
Yeah.
and then we have 2 4s. Yeah, I wonder if anyone saw 4 and 4,
Hmm.
and if they didn't, they might see it now. Yeah.
And just, when we do that, just in the way that I grew up practicing math, as soon as I see 2 4s, I immediately think 8.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why do you think what is it about the 2 4s like that okay, so we know that they make 8, but what makes these special?
Well, I don't know, I'm trying to think of how to say it, but they kind of look the same.
They look the same. They're exactly the same. Yeah, they look the same, and they're both, so we have like a double. We've
Yeah, they're
got
the
this
same value. Yeah.
same value, so we're just going to call them double.
Yep. And I can't quite read that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
going to
even
move
if you
that.
just shift your whiteboard a little to the left, we'd um, see it
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
there's a bit of
right.
space there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 4 and 4, double. The other thing I was thinking is maybe somebody I'm thinking, I wonder if somebody did this and they went 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they saw the 5 and then they went 6, 7, 8. So
Oh,
they went
yeah.
5, 6, 7, and then they landed on 8.
So you mean because they see the 5 so quickly that they're able to just count up any extra numbers from the 5?
Yeah, they counted on, right? So they counted on from, so they went 5 in their mind and then they went 6, 7, 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because,
It's cool because I can like do that with my hands too. Like I can put a 5 up and then I can add 3 more fingers and get
yeah.
6,
Like
7, 8.
take that hand that you had with the 5
Yeah.
and now close it as a fist
Mm-hmm.
so that you have 1 5
Mm-hmm.
and then count on from your fingers.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and I did that because I think that they see this as 5, um, as a whole, like as a
Mm-hmm.
group of 5, right?
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I think we're ready to play again one more time. All right, I got a harder one this time.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try my best.
Okay. All right, so here we go. We're gonna play. So a flash in front of you, and you gotta say what you see. I'm just gonna. What number do you see? Let me get this position better too. I think that's good. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Whoa, okay. I definitely saw 2 5s
Ah,
right away.
right away.
Okay,
You saw
yeah.
2 5s right away.
2 5s right away, and I knew there was a little bit extra. I wasn't totally sure how many, but I definitely saw 2 5s.
So you saw 5 and 5, and then
And now that I
how
see
did
it, yeah, I
yeah?
there's definitely 2 more, so I would say
Did you
5,
see?
5, and 2.
Did you see 2, or did you go 5, 5, 5 and 5 and 1, 2, or did you just do 2?
I think I just did 2 because I
Okay,
saw
so
I
it's
saw them
2.
kind of paired together.
Yeah. Okay, good, good. All right, so 5 and 5 and 2. What else do you think we could see?
Well, based on the strategy you just gave me, I might, you know, immediately see those 2 groups and count up. So I might know there's 10 because there's 2 groups of 5. So I might go 5, 5, which is 10, and then go
Yeah.
1, 2 and count up. So sort of like 2 closed fists and then 1, 2.
Oh, so you actually might go. Like, do you think that you might even just see this as 10?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, like just go 10,
10,
and then you
11,
might
and then go
go
11, 12.
11, 12. Yeah, I wonder if anyone just went 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Hmm.
Cool. 10. I'm just going to use a different color. 11, 12.
Hmm.
Okay, what else do you think?
Well, I'm thinking about the conversation we had with 5, um, and I'm looking, and we had this idea of doubling, right? So we had the
Mm,
5 and the 3 out there before, and when we moved one of the center candies from the 5 and brought it over, we had these kind of 2 groups of 4. So that's sort of
right.
the doubling of 4 to make 8. And when I look at this, um, another doubling or idea that is really locked into my mind is the idea of 6 plus 6.
Oh, yeah. So we could like move one of these. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, and move one of the green ones over to have 2 groups of 6.
Oh, that's cool. I see that now. So 6, 6, right? And then 6.
That's right.
6 and 6.
Hmm.
Cool. Do we have any other ideas, or what do you think?
Well, I wonder, I mean, I don't know. I wonder if any of our students out there might have seen um, another idea of fours,
Mm,
right? Because if I'm taking this idea of moving candies around to see the different numbers inside a number, um, I gotta think there's a way to organize it so we have groups of four.
okay. So maybe something like that.
Yeah. So I guess if we had doubling before, this is an extra one in there.
So,
Because even if I don't know that, I'm thinking like, even if I don't know that three groups of four makes 12, I know that two groups of four makes eight. And that allows me to count up
oh,
from there.
so maybe these two that were in here, these two here,
Hmm.
got moved. Okay, I'm just gonna move them, and they got moved to here.
Yeah,
Maybe something like
that's what
that.
I'm
And so
thinking.
then, and so then we had maybe somebody saw 4 and 4 and 4.
Hmm.
Wow, that's cool. Hmm. Okay, so we've got 5, 5, and 2. We've got the 10 and 11, 12. And then we've got, I'm going to move this one over to make the same grouping. So I got 6 and 6. And then here, I've even split them up into 4, 4, and 4. 3 fours. Maybe somebody saw 4, 4, 4.
Hmm.
Wow, that's a lot of thinking. Okay, I think we're ready to compare two numbers. Um,
I love
and
it. Let's
so,
do it.
yeah, I'm gonna get us. So we know that that's 12 up here,
Yep.
and I'm just going to pull out my second number. I'm going to use a different color. So let's compare my first number to my second number. And I'm going to ask.
So Mark, I'm just curious for our kindergarten students out there and our grade one students who may have not heard the word compare before, or may not be fully understanding what we're saying when we say to compare something. What do you mean? What should I be thinking about when I'm trying to compare two things? Or
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, let's 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 look for. That's a good question. So let's. What do you know? Okay, so let's look at these two numbers and first decide what they are, and then maybe we can start to
okay,
compare them by looking at what's similar and what's
okay.
different. Yeah.
I like so you're
So
saying what's sort of the same or different about two things.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So in this first, what number do you see in the first one?
Well, I just remember now it's 12 because we did some
Yeah.
great practicing there.
Okay. And then what do you see? What number do you see here?
Well, I definitely see 10 right away and then another
Yeah.
5. Yeah, 10 and 5. So
So
I'd
10, 5. So what number in total?
so if I'm counting, I know I can
Yeah.
go from 10 to and add another 5 is 15. Sometimes
Okay.
I'll count by 5, sometimes I'll go 5, 10, 15.
Ah, good, good, good. So when we look that at this number 12 and we look at this number 15,
Hmm.
can you come what do you notice? Like what is the same what's similar and what's different?
Well, I mean, they both have two sets of 5.
Ah, okay.
That's
So
similar about them. They both have 5s.
they both
Um,
have fives.
but one thing I noticed about the bottom that's different is it
Yeah.
it seems to have an extra 5 compared with the top. The top doesn't have that third 5.
So in that in 12 there's two fives and then there's two left over. And in the 15, there's three fives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Huh.
So I'd
Wow.
say, I mean, it's clear to me that there's more candy in the bottom number.
There's more. So 15 is more than 12. And how do you know it's more?
I can just see there's more of them. I can immediately know there's more.
There's
'Cause
more. Yeah.
yeah, well, it looks like there might be even three more candies there. If I look, because it's missing, like the top one is missing some candies from making that full five, that extra five.
Okay, so let's just check how many is it missing. So I'll put in different colors so we can see. So it's missing how many?
Oh, that really helps. Okay, so I can, because the color is different, I can immediately see there is a difference of three.
Three.
Yeah, there were three more on the bottom.
Okay, so we know that this number is more. There's three more here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 15 is more than 12, is three more than 12, right?
Yep.
And we just saw three more than 12. 1, 2, 3. And we also know that it's more because there's three fives in 15, but only two fives in 12. So there's
Right.
one five. Okay. That's cool. All right. I think we're ready to do um, and I think we're ready to do some addition.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to add these two numbers. Um, so we're going to add this number here and this number here.
Okay.
So what two numbers are we adding?
Well, um, I know I could count up. So if I use my fist is five, and I have two more, one, two. So I know there's, if I count up five, six, seven, I know there's seven in the top.
Okay.
And I could do the same in the bottom. So I could go five, six, seven, eight. I know there's eight in the bottom.
Okay. So now we're going to add them together. How are we going to find out how many here are all together?
Well, I mean, I guess I could count up from eight and I could add seven to it. That seems,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
Let's
could
try
try
that.
that. So 8, 9, 10,
So 8, this
8,
8,
8,
and then
9, 10, 11,
10,
12,
11.
13, 14, 15.
Oh, that's a nice strategy. So you could get to 15 because you counted on. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just going to. You started with the 8, right?
Yeah, I just started with the bigger number. It just seemed like easier.
Yeah. And then you went 8. So that's your 8. And then you went 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Okay.
that's interesting when you draw it that way.
Mm.
Huh. I don't know if any of our students that are at home are seeing this, but when you draw it that way, Mark, I just noticed that there's kind of three groups of five here if we play with the arrangement a bit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me more. Give me some. What should I do?
Well, I don't know. When I look at where the red dots stop and where the black dots start, I noticed that if we were to kind of draw a circle around that middle set of numbers, it's actually another five.
Mm. So let's do it on here.
Yeah, let's
So
do it. Okay.
let's move
Well,
them. What should I move?
so okay, if I look at the candies, and I think about the bottom number, my bigger number, which is the eight,
Mhm.
I notice that there's sort of two missing to make another five there.
Okay,
So
where
I
should
I
I
wonder
put
if
them on?
you took the two from the seven and slid them down to make another five. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So now I feel like that's so much easier to add together.
Okay, so then what you did, so you did 7 plus 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then what you did was you took 2. So this was the 7. I just want to make sure I understand your thinking. That was the 7,
Mm-hmm.
and this was the 8. Um, and you took those 2
Mm-hmm.
and you moved them over here
Yep.
to make another 5,
Another
right?
set of five. Yeah.
Yeah. So then what did you do to get 15?
Well, then I just use my counting by five strategy. That because
Ah,
that's how I sort of grew up with math. So 5, 10, 15. I can count by fives. It's
5,
really easy for me.
10, 15.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, that's a nice strategy. Good.
But I wonder if some of our students at home might have, used the strategy where they saw 10 and counted up from 10 and added, another
Mm.
five.
So you're saying they may have just seen this as 10. Maybe this was the 10,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
then they see the 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's nice. Okay. Um, let's go back. I wonder if we've been talking about double digits today. Like we saw the 4 and 4, and we
Hmm.
saw the 6 and 6. So I'm wondering if I put 7 plus 8 here, and I've got the 7 here and the 8 here. Is there a double anywhere that you see? Is there some doubles that we could
Oh,
notice? Yeah.
huh. And you mean different than the fives?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we do see a double of 5. So we see the 5, and that's a double. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we do see 2 5s. Is there any other doubles you notice?
I'm not seeing them right away, Mark. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me find it.
Okay. So let's see. So we've got the 7, right? And I'm just gonna put them like this. And then we've got the 8. And I'm gonna put it in a different color here. And just before I put one more down, do you notice a double?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Okay.
so cool. I didn't. Oh, that is amazing. So, and that's another number. That's another addition question. 7 plus 7, because I see the 7 and the 7 now that you do that.
Oh, okay. So you saw me do that. Okay. So
Yeah,
now,
and
and
whenever
yeah.
I hear 7 plus 7, I immediately think 14.
Ah, okay. So you knew that that was 14,
Yep.
right? But you're not done yet, are you, Stephen?
No, because you have this one extra dot left over. So, but
Uh,
adding 14 and 1 together is really easy. That's 15.
okay. Like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think that's great. I think you did I enjoyed all your thinking, Stephen.
Thanks,
I
Mark.
think I think we got some ideas that were got shouted into the computer screen at home too.
That's
And
right. Yeah.
I bet you there's some ideas that we didn't get either.
For sure. Yeah. And hopefully our students at home who are watching this came up with their own version and their own ideas and had some
Yeah.
fun thinking about these numbers today.
Well, and math is about a whole bunch of different ideas. So I bet you that we could learn, if we had the students here, we could learn more about their ideas, and that at home they could start to show their ideas
Hmm.
using some candies or some counters like these.
That's awesome. Okay, Mark, thanks for teaching me about numbers today.
All right, Stephen.
Okay.